So what if one question could lead you to a digital product that people can't stop buying? I'm talking about an idea so aligned with your audience's pain that they'll be begging you to take their money. You ready? Let's ask it now. So what's the one powerful question? It's simply this. What is keeping my audience awake at night? Listen, pain points equal profit points. Folks aren't out here spending money on hobbies. They're spending money to stop the stress, the fear of being stuck. Think about it. People in their 30s, 50s, 60s are facing real pressure, worries about retirement, health concerns, feeling trapped in a job that drains them. That's why solving a real problem sells more than teaching a fun skill. So, for example, a guide to paying off debt in your 50s is going to sell a lot more than the beginner's guide to playing the guitar. One feels urgent, and the other is something nice to do someday. You don't need the next trendy idea. You need to solve what's hurting people today. Ask yourself, what's keeping them up at night? That's the golden question. That's the golden ticket that leads to $10,000. So let's get real. You need to solve a deep pain, not just a slight distraction. So think about this. Weight loss for people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, multi-billion-dollar industry. Knitting guides? Well, that's cute, but not quite paying the bills. So here's a real example. A $47 menopause weight loss plan sold 500 plus copies in a month because it spoke directly to women in their 40s and 50s dealing with weight gain and hormonal changes. It hit a nerve. Think ideas like budget for early retirement, stress relief for empty nesters. How about this one? Career change at 45 plus years of age. These hit harder than big make money stuff. They speak directly to the heart. Where to find these $10,000 ideas hiding in plain sight? Go to X and type in, I'm 50 years old and struggling with, and then enter whatever you're struggling with. Boom. You'll see a gold mine of pain points turned into product ideas. Join Facebook or LinkedIn groups like Make Money After 50 or Midlife Moneymakers or Second Act Careers. Read the comments. People are crying out for help with things like this: career burnout, health issues, empty bank accounts. Bonus tip: ask your friends over coffee, what's one thing stressing you out right now? Write their answers down. And that is your digital product blueprint right there. Turn that pain point into a product, and fast. Start small. Ebooks, checklist, templates, mini courses. You don't need fancy tech or big bucks. Use free, simple tools. Write it in Google Docs, save it as a PDF, design a cover in Canva, sell it on System.io or Gumroad. All of this can be done in less than a week. But here's a perfect example. A mom created a simple back-to-work resume guide, sold it to her PTA group, $7,000. No tech, no degrees, just heart and hustle. Real talk. One guy sold 2,143 copies of a $7 checklist simply called Morning Routine for Overworked Dads. It solved chaos in his life and helped thousands of others. Revenue? $15,000 plus. That's a miracle move right there. Why most people quit, but you won't. They say, but I'm not an expert. Truth is, you only need to be one step ahead. If you walk through a storm and came out on the other side, you've got something to share. One woman made $11,000 from an RV budgeting guide from simply spending 2 years on the road. No credentials, just life experiences. Don't wait to be perfect. A messy $27 guide that solves a real pressing problem will always be worth more than a $200 master course that remains unfinished. Done is better than perfect, especially for this age group. But you know that. Set a 3-day challenge. Pick a pain point, draft your solution, launch it messy, polish it later. You'll be amazed at what happens when you start. So now that you got the idea, what should you charge for it? Pricing can make or break your digital product. But I've got a method that makes it simple and profitable. Click to watch video 3. It's a game changer.